We're here in the Talk About Topeka studios, again, back here, talking about 21 things you need to know before you move to Topeka. It's from an article on Movado online. Very cool, M-O-V-O-T-O. Check it out. Their website has it there. We're on number 17, Rev Your Engines. City enthusiasts have a blast with Heartland Park in Topeka. This multiple-purpose motorsports facility has a track that can be used in 4 configurations of multiple distances with an off-road course and a quarter-mile drag strip. Can't even speak today. Most of Heartland's events, like the SCCA National Championship Runoff, are held by the SCCA and the National Hot Rod Association. Motorcycle lovers can tour 30 different Harley-Davidson bike exhibits at yesterday's museum, located on the lower level of the Topeka Harley-Davidson. Pretty cool stuff. So there you go. We're going to jump right to number 18 because we got to get finished with this list. There's so many things on it. We're going to say that kids can get messy learning. This brand new interactive children's museum was built in 2011 and is another welcome addition and example of Topeka's dedication toward city progression. The center offers hands-on experiments and learning, daily programs and workshops, camps, field trips, birthday parties, and many special events throughout the year, becoming one of the best city spots for kids. And if you'd like to find a music video created by your friends here at Talk About Topeka, we made a goofy one where we act like a bunch of kids for the Kansas Children's Discovery Center. Find it on our website. See, I did a good job of pluggery there. Good times.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't involved in that one at the time.
Yeah.
So it would have been amazing if I would have been in it, but other than that, it's okay. You know.
No. It's great. It's awesome. Number 19, learn about the Kansas from yesteryear. Yeah. As the state capital, Topeka is proud of Kansas and its history, making it available for anyone interested. Learn through fun at scavenger hunt at the Kansas Museum of History. Visit the Museum of the Kansas National Guard for free-to-pay respects to men and women who have fought for Kansas, or swing by Old Prairie Town at historic Ward Meade site there to learn what life was really like in the 1800s in Kansas, with replicas of a one-room schoolhouse from 1891, a log cabin and blacksmith shop from 1854, an authentic general store, an outhouse, Frank needs that one a lot, a church, and more. I love that. I'm not going to say any preferential treatment of any of those, but you know, if you haven't been to Prairie Town, and I've talked to a lot of people who live here who've not even been there. It's huge, huge. Oh, I want to do that to their heads every time they say they haven't been there. Oh.
I went several years ago. We had the Civic Theater fundraiser there, and so I had to go set up all these little sound stages, and it's such a cool place. They really did, you know, come up and give us everything that we possibly could need. And
they really just Dust, Blood, and Fire, Austin Snell's new film that came out. The county was so cool in working with him to put that together, and you know they used many of those buildings as a location for the film. So if you watch Dust, Blood, and Fire, I know you can check it out on Amazon. Check it out. It's a locally produced film. Lots of really awesome actors in it. You'll really enjoy it. Okay, the next one, and this is a place where Topeka Civic Theater, speaking of what you were talking about, their murder mysteries, they did one here at the Topeka Zoo, but they're highlighting it for geocaching. The small zoo packs a big punch for its size and ends up being just big enough for trips with the little kids. The Topeka Zoo offers the ability to go geocaching through your way through the park. Photography contests, seasonal events like the Easter Extravaganza and Boo at the Zoo, pitch a tent with Pops for a camp out with Dad, show you care about Mother Earth with a party for the planet and the Conservation Connection, or you can come out for feeding the giraffes. Giraffes. I'm going to say giraffes. Boy,
you just like to create new words every single time.
And you know what? They're all in the dictionary, so look them up. Googles. I'm going to add them to Google myself.
Are you talking about the Urban Dictionary?
It's called the dictionary. Yeah. So I love what's happening at the zoo. We just saw, of course, we talked a little bit last week about the gift that was made. They're going to be putting in that big Asian garden over there. So lots of really cool things have been happening at the zoo that we don't even touch in this article.
Well, and don't forget that what is it? The 14th Tiger Conservatory. They're talking about that. So
the conservation
the
connection.
Conservation,
Yeah,
so
that's coming up there. And you can find a full interview, of course, with Dennis Denwitty on our website about that at talkabouttopeka.com or gablocal.tv. Okay, now the final one on the list here. We're going to wrap this up.
It's my favorite, by the way.
I have a lot of favorites, but this is among them. I'm going to say that. And it's obvious. 21, curb your sweet tooth at Hazel Hill. Oh, I love this place. When your sweet tooth kicks in full gear, head over to Hazel Hill Chocolates, where you'll not only get the most delicious homemade treats for you and your pooch, but you can watch them being made. Caramel corn or candy apples, it doesn't matter what you try because they're all amazing. But it will definitely ruin you from grabbing another candy bar from the checkout line ever again. And Nick and Terry over there, the owners of that place, super sweet people, right down here in downtown Topeka. Absolutely love them. Hazel Hill Chocolate, check them out. We've done some interviews with them. Again, gablocal.tv, find it there. We want to thank Movado for a wonderful article giving us some national spotlight in Topeka, the 21 things you need to know before you move here. Thanks for paying attention to them. We'll be back right after this.